Why haven't we found aliens yet? Well, the simple answer is because space is just so big. Like, so big that your brain just can't comprehend it. So let me try and explain to you just how big it really is. Take the moon, that's the next nearest big thing to Earth. Now, the moon is around 384,000 kilometers away, or that's the equivalent of 69 flights from London to New York, which is absolutely insane, but compared to space, the distance is tiny. So let's go even further out, this time to Earth's nearest planetary neighbour, Venus. Now, Venus is around 38 million kilometers away at its closest point. This can vary significantly due to the orbits of the two planets. But using the 38 million kilometer distance, that is 98 times greater than the distance from Earth to the moon. The distance already is hurting my head. But let's go even further out, this time to our nearest star, which is the Sun. The Sun is a staggering 150 million kilometers away from Earth, or just about 4 times further away than Venus. We've got to a distance that is so far away we need to go from using kilometers to light. Now, light to our understanding is the fastest thing in the universe, and it travels at around 300,000 kilometers per second, which is just bonkers how fast that is. Which means it takes about 8 minutes from light from the Sun to get to Earth. Now let's go even further out to just past the edge of our solar system to the farthest man-made object, Voyager 1. This spacecraft left Earth all the way back in 1977 and has been travelling ever since. And it is now currently 23 light hours away, which is crazy far away. So far away I am struggling to imagine it. But yet compared to space, that distance is like a speck of dust. Let's go even further out, this time to the next nearest star, which is Proxima Centauri, which just happens to be a staggering 4 light years away from us. That is so far away that at its current speed, Voyager 1 would take another 74,000 years to get there. My brain is literally exploding at how far away that is. I don't know about you. Now, so far, everything we've talked about has been in our little patch of the Milky Way galaxy. Now, the Milky Way itself is a big boy, being 100,000 light years across. What in the actual, that is insane how big that is. And to hurt your head even more, the Milky Way contains at least 100 billion stars, each with their own planets. Like, that is genuinely insane. And just to blow your mind even more, the Milky Way galaxy is just one galaxy of a potential 2 trillion in the universe. Yes, you heard that right, 2 trillion galaxies. So, as you can see, space is bonkersly big. So, searching for aliens in such a big place is like looking for a needle in a stupidly big haystack, which is pretty much impossible. The vast distance also affects time. Take Proxima Centauri again, which is 4 light years away, which means what we see on Earth today actually happened to the star 4 years ago. And so when you look further into space, the further back in time you're seeing. So take our neighbouring galaxy Andromeda, that is about 2.5 million light years away. So what we see from there happened 2.5 million years ago. So if you're an alien sitting on Andromeda, what you'd be seeing on Earth right now would be what was 2.5 million years ago, which was the very earliest form of human species. So the vast amounts of distance and time really does make it hard to spot aliens in space. On top of this, space isn't exactly great for life. We happen to be very lucky here on Earth, like lottery winners lucky. We're in the habitable zone, which means we're not too far away from a star, but we're also not too close to a star. We have the right chemical mix here for life, and we've been lucky enough not to be hit by too many catastrophic events. Jupiter does stop a lot of asteroids from hitting us. Thank you, Jupiter, you absolute legend. We also haven't had the problem being sucked into a black hole or being hit by a supernova, or our star hitting its final stages of life and massively expanding like the sun will do one day in the future. So we are extremely lucky, and that's what's allowed life to thrive here on planet Earth. Unfortunately, out in space, 99.9999999% of other planets don't have the same luck. Finally, we might not be communicating quite on the same wavelength as aliens. We use radio waves and send them out into space to let aliens know that we're here. And when we're looking into space, we're looking for radio waves to give us a communication that there may be life out there in the cosmos. But what if aliens don't use radio waves or use something else that we just haven't discovered yet? So those are just a few reasons as to why we haven't discovered aliens yet. But what do you think the reason is we haven't discovered aliens yet? Let me know in the comments. And if you're an alien watching, hello!